Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. On 24th of July, Sun and Moon opposed each other, illuminating 1 degree 26 minutes of Aquarius, forming a full moon, which will influence us for the next 2 weeks, bringing certain conclusions, realizations, culminations and release. We would have another full moon in Aquarius on 22nd of August, which would influence us on the same themes from 22nd of August to 6th of September. Together, they are bringing us one step closer to what we seeded with Saturn Jupiter conjunction of December 2020, which is the new structure of our material growth for the next 20 years. We would also have a fun Leo season ahead, which is strong and needs to be balanced with these two full moons and the realizations or culminations that they're bringing in August. In the full moon video, I gave a brief of what the Leo season and the full moons bring to the collective, and now we are going to go over your specific zodiac sign to see the influence for your sign. You should check your rising sign followed by sun or moon sign. Rising is the most accurate, though career perspective holds from sun sign as well. Moon sign gives more information on the influence on our personal life. I use tropical western zodiac. I do describe the specific degrees in my readings to make them more personalized for you, to show who is most impacted or benefited, but keep in mind the transit I describe here are for all of your zodiac and not just for those degrees of your sign. As before, if you would like to receive transcript of all of my videos and podcasts in your mailbox or just get the details of transit as they happen, you can sign up for my free newsletter. Link is in description for that. If you would like to support my work, making it more sustainable for me to do this at cost of a coffee a month, link to becoming a patron is in description as well. I would like to thank my patrons and subscribers who make this content possible. To not miss out on notification of any critical transit for you, do subscribe and press the little bell button for notifications. I appreciate your subscription, likes, comments, and your loving support very much. My name is Charu, and I'm your host on this journey. Let's dig in. Taurus, August as well as this period in July are critical period for you because your critical axis of career and home is activated, which normally brings about certain critical life decisions. Both the 24th of July and 22nd of August full moon, they activate your ambition, your career success. They bring to focus social recognition for you, as possibly a chapter of life path is coming up for closure, or there might be a completion of an important project or career move. This would feel like pressure, but you would have to suddenly find yourself, you'll suddenly find yourself in spotlight or in focus at work, as something you might have been working on since January or February might be coming for completion or culmination. Saturn and Jupiter, they're both in your house of career in August, and they're impelling you to change the structure of your career, your title, and the mode of handling the authority figures or handling your own authority at work and in home. Rules of the road are changing for you when it comes to your career, and you might be in the process of restructuring your life path. This current full moon of 24th of July as well as the 22nd of August full moon, they will bring you one step closer to it, as you're going to get more clarity through the 1st of August and 19th of August oppositions, which we see for Jupiter and Saturn, which will bring more information to light as to what needs to be restructured, what needs to be changed when it comes to your career, and it will also bring something to completion, culmination, something to give fruits to. Something is coming for fruition essentially in your career. Your success in life path sits in being progressive, in distribution, in networking, in being in on social media, available to people, through connecting with people on progressive ideas, on technology, on finance, on investing, or on complicated systems or astrology, astronomy, scientific matters. All the things of the intellect is what you're all about, and using your intellect and sharing your ideas is your road to success in some ways, is what makes you gainful. Having a more inspirational vision of your life path is required. Being a social leader, inspiring, educating others is required. Sharing your progressive ideas is required instead of mundane activities essentially for you. It is about being a leader and not a manager for you. You need to create large impact for you to be successful in your career, and it will require you to network, to connect, to be present on social media, to showcase your talents on wider platforms. Our relationship with authority normally comes into view with these full moons, how we handle them, as well as our relationship to authorities at home comes into focus in our personal life, and there will be a need to create a balance. We might be on the threshold of taking a few radical decisions when it comes to our career, as you are being urged to have a more gainful career. You're being urged to align with your ideals when it comes to your work, as well as to get more freedom of expression, get more space, have more access to endeavors, to inspire others, to reach out to people, to reach out to large set of people. And if your current work, if your current career path is not letting you do that, it's too mundane for you, it's not inspiring enough, it is not gainful enough, you look to change your situation. This can bring certain amount of releases, letting go of old career paths if they're not serving you on those lines. This can bring some new information to light which is needed to make that change, and that can come again through networking, it can come through associations and connections. This is normally the time when bosses or organizational structures they go through changes which also come together with your intent to change what you're doing. With Saturn in your house of career, there's a lot of work and effort going into your outer life, and there might be need to balance that a little bit in August and create the right boundaries around that, which would mean having some organized working hours or creating apt boundaries with the responsibilities at work versus your time with home, family, and children. And you might be dealing with problems with your professional choices because there's lack of clarity, or we are not taking a firm stance on where do we want to go. We know we want to change, but we're not taking a firm stance on that, or we're not clearly dealing with authority figures by asking what we need for them. And in August, we would be asked to sort of change those patterns and handle the ambiguity to finalize things in career and at work and with authority figures, again, both at home and in office, which means dealing with your dominant parent as well. We would be coming face to face with certain important life path questions. What do I truly want? What makes me feel successful? What makes me feel fulfilled? And am I in any ways self sabotaging my success? Which is a very difficult question to ask, but at this time, everything will be objectively reviewed and analyzed when it comes to your career success. If we are off course, if we are not on our life path in some ways, the Saturn Jupiter oppositions of 1st of August and 19th of August, they will show you very starkly by bringing more information which can come through some over the top discussions or even conflicts with others, especially conflicts with somebody personal in your life which can come through, or with an authority, again either in your personal life or in your professional life. That conflict can bring out where there are roadblocks in you being able to do what you love, you being able to deliver some higher vision and ideals through your work, or you being able to do work which is your legacy in some ways, which is what Saturn and Jupiter are asking you to create a legacy through your work. Jupiter will be moving back into your house of career, which is great after 28th of July because it can bring more support, it can bring more guidance on career matters. You should check out the Saturn Jupiter conjunction video that I did for your sign, because that is showing you in more detail what are the sources of growth for you when it comes to your career for the next decade. I'll leave the link in the description as well. In terms of looking at specific personal themes, look back to July and September of 2018 or 2018 as a whole in terms of what changes came in your life when it comes to your career. But 2018 was a time when we might have released or detached or done something in career or work which was without any expectation of returns. And now is the time on the contrary, to create something substantial, lucrative, and progress forward when it comes to your career. But it can come through organized channels instead of unorganized channels. You'll have to have a physical, formal structure be set for it, which is what Saturn is asking you to do. It is asking you to create a concrete structure of it versus it just being an ideal, just being envisioned. We need to create something substantial out of it. And the two full moons that are happening, one on 24th of July, which will influence us till 8th of August, and another one which is happening on 22nd of August, which will influence us till early September. They will both bring your career into focus. Whatever is not part of your long-term growth, whatever is not lucrative enough, not in line with your ideals, that will have to be released. And Taurus rising sun and moon would feel that around 0 to 4 degree of Taurus rising sun or moon, or around 21st of April born Taurus sun, would already be experiencing that right now under the current full moon, which happened on 24th of July and which is influencing us till 8th of August. Again, as I said in the introduction, all of you will feel these themes playing out for growth and restructuring, emphasized at this time and in August, because Saturn and Jupiter are revisiting your career house and they're reaching their midpoint. So there is new information, there is restructuring, there is action and change course which will be required between these two full moons, between 8th of August and 22nd of August. Your vision, what you want to do in career, there is some change that is being brought up. Fundamental restructuring is happening. As this can fall, the current full moon can fall in your house of travel, publication, expansion for some of you, especially Taurus rising sun or moon around 27 degree to 30 degree of Taurus, which is around 17th to 21st May born. Not 17th, sorry, 19th to 21st of May born. You might be at this stage in the process of publishing your work, travel, expanding your role, completing a course to expand your influence, or at the very least having an adventure or travel. This is for the N degree of Taurus, which at this age, at this time, in July, end of July and early August, your career house is not yet activated. What it's activating more for you is publication, travel, expansion, writing projects, being out on social media, completing a course, expanding your influence. This is like the time right before, we choose a career. We are still in our mind, we're still evaluating, we're still learning, we're still looking at themes which are leading us to a career choice. And then the career and the work choices for the N degree Taurus, which is 27 degree to 30 degree of Taurus, which is around 17th to 21st of May, essentially born End Taurus, essentially for Taurus sun. That will only come to focus for you with the 22nd of August full moon. So those themes are yet to come. They have not yet been activated for that part of the Taurus. Now, changes in personal life, because Leo season is all about home and family for you, they would need to be balanced with this career focus, career restructuring that is also happening. So the axis of your life that you'll have to balance out in August would be career and personal life, and certain sudden changes will need to be made in your personal life, and they can come up with the 8th of August new moon that is happening. It could be a new start in your personal life, it could be a new member of the family, it could be a new real estate deal, it could be a sudden pregnancy, it could be a new home property deal, a new change in your personal life, which can come with a little bit of an element of surprise, especially for those for 16 degree of Taurus, 3 degrees before and after, or Taurus sun who are born around 6th of May, around 3 days before and after. It may have been long in making, but we finally sort of get the impulse to do it, and it could be a bold step when it comes to your personal life. It could be relocation, it could be you just moving out of your comfort zone in some ways. But it's important to take that step because it serves you, it is driven by your heart, it is driven by the need for well being. You might be breaking out of a shell, you might be breaking out of a traditional structure that for long you are opposing, for long you've been working against because it has been hurting you in some ways. Just be careful of ego confrontations which can happen in your personal life. Keep in mind that in August, Uranus will be standing still in your sign around 20th of August. When Uranus is in our sign, in general, we are nervy. In general, the need for freedom, the need to break through, the need to do something different is very, very high. But in August, that volatility within your body, within your psyche, this freedom seeking part of you will be amped up, and the whole identity, you would want to have everything, more freedom in everything in your life, whether it is in your personal life or in your professional life. So there's a potential of intense confrontation or combat with authorities in August, as Uranus will stand still in your sign, which can push us to seek freedom from anyone or anything that we feel is holding us back from taking a bold step. This can also happen with the dominant person, like a parent or somebody in your family. Even if there's no conflict, there will be a need of overcoming the influence, a traditional influence of your family. Like sometimes we try over idealize our parent, or we are under the thumb of that voice in our head, which is not really a person existing right now, but it's still there. Sometimes there is a need to get rid of that voice because you cannot take a risk, or you cannot go out of your comfort zone or take any kind of bold step without getting rid of it. And Uranus just vibrates us at a very different frequency, and there is a urge to be one's own boss, both in personal and professional life, which you'll feel very, very strongly in August. Just be careful physically, be careful in terms of ego conflicts, be careful in terms of burning bridges at this time. This Uranus will be standing still at around 14 or 15 degree of Taurus. So Taurus rising, Sun or Moon around 15 degree of Taurus, 2 degrees before or after will feel it the most, which is Taurus Sun, born around 5th of May, 2 days before and after. This urge to be free and rebel against any authorities in personal or professional life will be felt the most by these degrees. This is covered again in more detail in my Saturn Uranus reading, which is your 2021 reading, because it's a theme of the whole year, but it becomes very dominant and gets embedded in the new start in your personal life as well as the conclusions in your professional life, which are happening in August. I'll leave the link in the description for you to review if you have not seen that yet. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hope you have a great month ahead. I'll see you in the next video now. Thank you.